Hello and welcome to this Daz Studio tutorial on Face Transfer 2. In this video, we're going to go over the how-tos as well as some do's and don'ts when it comes to using Face Transfer 2. So as you can see on your screen here, I currently have Daz Studio open and I have the Face Transfer pane right here. If this pane is not showing up for you, you can simply find it by going up to Window, Panes, and going to Face Transfer. Now, this Face Transfer tab is used for both Face Transfer 1 and for Face Transfer 2. PC currently supports Genesis 8 and 8.1 characters through Face Transfer 1 and Genesis 9 through Face Transfer 2. Intel Macs currently only support Genesis 9 through Face Transfer 2, and we do intend for it to work on Apple Silicon M1s and M2s in the future as well. Now, in this tutorial, we're going to be doing it with a scene and a character in said scene, but you can create a character from scratch as well using Face Transfer 2. We actually have another tutorial that shows how to go through and do that. In this case, if you were to do it from scratch, it will put it on a base Genesis 9 figure if you're using Face Transfer 2. So let's go about how we actually do this. So I already have Genesis 9 selected in my scene tab. I just need to now go down to the Face Transfer pane and go to my source image. Obviously, we want to keep this female and not go to male. So let's find a new photograph. So I have some faces already in my portraits folder. So let's click on these three dots. It'll bring up that folder. And let's go with woman 3. So this will show you what image that you're going to be doing the face transfer with. Now we have to select our gender. So we're going to say that we want this to be female, and we're going to click generate. And this will bring up this new dialog, at which point we can select two different options. We can either select new figure or replace on selected, and obviously we can cancel as well. So if we select new figure, that's going to not replace our Victoria 9 that we have here, and instead insert a base Genesis 9 body with the face transfer applied to it. But for my purposes, because I already have her in scene, I have her posed, except for the face, which I have left completely neutral. I'm going to now select replace on selected. So the key thing there is the face is still neutral. The reason we want to do that is because we want to apply one-to-one. So a neutral face with a neutral face. Whatever photograph you're going to be using, whether you take a picture of yourself, a friend, family with their consent, or if you purchase one online from a reputable source, you need to make sure of a few things. You need to make sure that your image is a PNG or JPEG with a minimum size of 128 by 128 pixels. And you'll get the best results by having a passport style photo with neutral lighting, neutral expression, looking directly at the camera, and any hair should be pulled away from the forehead, temples, and cheeks in order to get the best results. So you can see now we have the face transfer on our character, which is great. The hair is already applied because it's applied to the body. All the clothing is already applied, and the skin texture has been updated to reflect the skin that is on the face that we actually applied as well, which is an awesome thing. So you don't have a strange texture on the face that doesn't match the rest of your body. Now, one thing that you will notice if you have not yet purchased Face Transfer 1 or Face Transfer 2 is in this Save Face section, I currently have a blue Save button and the image itself. If you have not purchased it, that means you're still currently on a trial period, at which point you have 3 character saves that you can actually use. When you first do a face transfer during the trial phase, you'll notice that the transfer occurs just like it did here, but they're going to have a Daz Studio logo watermark on their forehead. When you click Save, that watermark is going to be removed for those first 3 characters that you do it to. After those first 3 saves, this Save button is going to be grayed out, and you need to purchase Face Transfer 1 or Face Transfer 2 at that time, at which point they're going to supply you with a key to your account. That key is then going to be entered into Daz Studio by you. All you need to do that is go to the Help button, go down to About Installed Plugins, and then you see this here, this registration key area that has a check mark and a cart next to it. That is going to appear next to Face Transfer and Face Transfer 2, whichever one you have installed but have not yet purchased. So you may notice that you have Face Transfer with no key next to it, and then a Face Transfer 2 with this box next to it. That means that you may have Face Transfer 1 purchased, but you don't have Face Transfer 2 yet purchased. So you install that key there, click OK, and then you'll just have to reset your Daz Studio, and voila, everything should be working for you, no problem. So now that we have our face transfer applied, and it was done one-to-one with no expression, we can now apply an expression. So if we go into our expressions, we can throw up this one here for a smile, and there we go. Now we have our face transferred character that is no longer Victoria, is now our face transfer, and we can apply expressions to it and continue on with our scene. I hope you were successful in your trial here, and enjoy creating.